Hey all, back on today, finally scale modeling, not gaming today, with my GT-350 Shelby build. Happy Monday. Usually people don't say happy Monday, but happy Monday. Hope everyone had a good weekend. And yeah, what I'm gonna be doing today is doing some priming. So, like, some of these pieces are all set. I'm gonna put them to the side, and as I always kind of lately have been starting with, I will kind of clean up my work area first. So everything that's already out is either primed or painted, and I'll show you. I'm still impressed with what I painted a couple weeks ago, the steel color on the chassis. I don't think it needs touch-ups, but what I was experimenting with yesterday, and I finally got these things resolved. I whatchamacallit, I won't adjust the zoom, I'll just kind of bring it in close. I was testing the black primer on black plastic, and I'm quite satisfied. It's very smooth, smoother than the gray. I have a few small pieces here as well. Quite satisfied. And yeah, I'm just gonna be making rearrangements now, and kind of this whole bag basically of parts I took out or already cut out from the sprue, they're going to be primed. Everything else can be moved to the side, so I'm going to kind of do that simultaneously. And I have more of these wooden sticks to use in my drawer. But hope everyone has been well. It's been a pretty productive Monday for me. Yeah. Okay. Oh, and the other day, I might test this later, but I'll say now, I saw about how gluing or melting a piece, one sprue to another piece goes. Supposedly it's a good method for like painting. But I don't know, I like the wooden stick method. I'll test it out in a bit. And I will also just double check my instruction sheet, although at this point I have things kind of down by heart. So right, starting on step 2 here is where I'm painting, and I'm gonna hop into the Discord voice. Yeah, okay, in case someone wants to join me there on the scale modeling SafePort Discord. So yeah, cut out and primed. Let me see if I have a couple other. So these are all chrome pieces, and I'm not repainting them. I'm leaving them as they are. This will come in handy later. It's my photo etch parts. But yeah, basically prime it in black, and I might attempt to color the engine today. I'll see. So let me actually start with the small pieces, because I'm just going to dump them all out and be very careful. Let me start with the small pieces, because they're kind of more obvious how to latch on. The other ones I try not to put on too many pieces in one spot. Okay, small piece. Here's the alternator, and I believe I already trimmed everything up. Yeah. So all of these will be black or steel, and I want black primer for both of them. Yeah, so just attaching pieces on for the moment, and then I'll get into priming. springs as well. I don't mind missing a little bit of paint. Or missing a little bit of area not coating something with paint, I mean. And one thing I've learned is not to be too frugal with attack. It can be reused, but if you're like too frugal, it kind of doesn't work well. I'll do the wheels too. Oh, I'll do these. I just want to make sure there's enough space between. So just kind of arranging these. Making sure they pass the fall test. Yeah, and I'll do these 2 springs. Well, not springs, but Pork, welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you're having a good Monday. I'm priming today primarily, priming in black. I don't know if you saw, but I've already primed some pieces yesterday. I was kind of just troubleshooting things, and they came out nicely. This is actually black molding primed with black primer. Just kind of smoother. You can see the difference. Probably not from this angle, but it's kind of really smooth. And I'll be continuing this. How's your Monday? Let me get some more tack. I need to order more tack, by the way. Not too bad. Good to hear. Not too bad is good, in my opinion. And I think that will be all for small pieces, with one more axle or shock absorber. I think it's front shock absorbers. Here they are, and it's kind of all part of the chassis. These pieces here, for the most part. A couple more engine pieces, but yeah, most of these will be steel colored. And I think Viri was pointing out on his stream that. By the way, I had Asian food this weekend. I know it's kind of random. And, yeah, that was good. Another thing I want to do, I'll be back in a sec. I want to start wearing a funny hat sometimes on my streams. So I'm going to do that. Ta-da! Thought I'd do something silly. Just for today and maybe some other days. Yeah, so just attaching these small pieces, and I want to get everything all set before I start priming, because otherwise it's going to be overwhelming going back and forth. So yeah, I only really have after these like 5 pieces. So these I'll put on skewers. What are you building at the moment, Pork? I wish I had set up my macOS screen share, because then I could actually demo some of the things I am buying, because I totally buy stuff on stream and show it. Was working on a Helldiver earlier. Okay, neat. Did you post pics in the whatchamacallit, like work in progress pics? This technique is, you didn't, no worries. This technique's a little messier than I had hoped it would be. I might skewer these on a different way. Let me see how they're painted. I mean, both sides will be visible. So I don't want to, I might just do something like this. Then I'll have to repaint. I kind of don't mind doing that. I would rather skewer. Maybe 2 toothpicks. Let me see about this. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Hopefully that will hold. One, get my toothpicks. Yeah, this part is kind of cumbersome, but it makes setting up before you paint kind of makes all the difference. And even though an airbrush is quite effective, like the coat becomes dry pretty much right away. I don't like what am I trying to say? I don't like repainting like 20 seconds later. I honestly give it a full 2 minutes between each coat. I know some people just like zigzag, but that's not really my style. And I'm very like perfectionist in the painting. So, meaning I don't really like to, I can always use a hand brush later. Okay, these are all set, so now I just have 5 pieces to work on. And honestly, I'm gonna plop vertically. I don't think this will hold on a toothpick, though it would be nice. So I'm just gonna plop vertically. Yeah. Is this like a technique you use for kind of getting your parts ready when you're about to paint? Just right off the edge. This one here. No, that works. So I'll do these 4. I'll do these 4. Need more tack. Just do these, like, make these little balls. And, yeah, just plop things on. Some distance in between. And usually it works fine. How'd you like that cooking stream, by the way, on Friday? I thought it was kind of cool. I don't plan on doing a lot of cooking streams, but maybe once in a blue moon. Skill modding is really where it's at. The gaming streams are just kind of like bonus streams, as are the cooking streams. I came in near the end, so it didn't see much, but it was okay. Good to hear. Okay, it's good. I'm trying to get better at my left hand for some things. I can probably airbrush with my left eventually if I practice enough. But I was born, I think I mentioned it, I was born ambidextrous, so I kind of lost the skill for it. Cool. Now I just have one more. Since they're all vertical, I'm going to add one more vertical, and I'll be all set. Yeah. Real close, but that's okay. That should be enough distance. What do you think of the Shelby so far? Like I said, I've really been proud of how the steel has come through on this. Like, here's the difference. I think it looks really nice. And the chrome parts, I'll keep chrome. I have my chrome parts here. Thank you. Yeah, I think so too. I mean, it's a lot better than my Rebel Chevy, my Chevy 1969 Chevy by Rebel. But I'm just, taking my time. It's May, and this was like an April build, but still, as I said, this will probably take me close to maybe not a year, but several months. I haven't really gone. I've taken some mini breaks with this, but really haven't gone on a long hiatus. So I'm all set with these. I'll be adjusting my cam in a sec. Yeah, one thing I wanted to test, was it you or someone else mentioned, maybe it was Ian, like I can, instead of doing this, I can glue pieces to sprue and hold them up, and they snap off easily. Yeah, they kind of do. I don't know if I like that as a technique though. I kind of trust this more, but yeah, you use blue tack too? Yeah, blue tack is nice. You can reuse it a couple times, but yeah. So I'm gonna move some parts, and I will adjust my cam. Just give me a moment. I don't know why I always get a little self-conscious about cam movements. But yeah, I'm just gonna center it on my spray booth because I'm gonna get to priming, applying the black primer in a second or two, more like 5 minutes. upside down, so I'm just gonna adjust this as well. And I have been cleaning my airbrushes. The outside is kind of dirty, but they're generally clean on the inside as well as the needle. I'm keeping the needles separate here. In fact, I'm going to slide it in, and I'm going to start diluting. It's a little stiff, but it's fine. It goes in all the way. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay. Let me just slide this in, and what's nice about this master airbrush is by the way, is the music like either too loud? I don't know how I feel about background music, but I've kind of been liking it. Is it like too loud or too soft, or just right? I want some background music for like the fun of it, but I don't want it to be intrusive either. Just thought some beats would be nice. Okay, in the meantime, moving these aside. And I will, just a touch loud? Okay, I can lower that. Hopefully this is better. I'm using different headphones because my other ones like broke. And they kind of suck, so I don't realize like if something is loud or not. I'll adjust it on this end, on the actual player as well. Hopefully that's better. Yeah, okay. Time to start diluting. I always use like a couple paper towels, a couple sheets of toilet paper. I like to just keep my tools clean and use cleaner as I kind of dilute to wipe away anything that gets even slightly messy. Let me get my stirring stick and then I'll bring in the actual parts. And I might go for I'll see how I feel. I might actually paint the engine today in that blue color. I'll see. People gave me good advice. They said to dilute 70-30 with these primers, 70 like being the thinner, 30 being the primer in terms of like percentages. And I should honestly replace, I have a secondary vent. Whoops, kind of off cam except this little part here. I need to replace my vent screen. Speaking of vent, let me also open my window and I need to route my ventilation because I will be turning on that hood in a second, and then my airbrush. Just doing some like acrobatics, trying to get everything situated. Not really, but kind of. Okay. This is Fumi, the thinner especially, but because I'm using it in a contained environment, it's typically not so bad. Yeah. So I'm just gonna start. I'll put my glove on. Always wear one glove. Always wear one glove when I'm airbrushing or hand brushing. Were you watching Viri's stream earlier? I tuned in for a bit. Okay, got my glove on. I'm just gonna jump in. Whenever I've used this the day before, you don't have to worry too much about stirring, but still want to make sure everything's incorporated. And I believe I don't need too much. Really. I always get a little frantic this part. Okay, just a tad bit more. Wipe this clean. I want to be able to reopen these when I'm done or when I'm using them next time. That's why I kind of am so judicious about wiping things clean, wiping excess clean. Okay, so I have actually probably like 50 ml. Not really. I have like 30, which means I'll add to. Oh, let me turn on the hood. That could be good enough. I think just eyeballing it. A few more drops, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I like that consistency. A few more drops. Could always add more into the airbrush. Okay. Pouring this in. I have plenty, probably more than I need, but that is fine. Some people pre-dilute But I'm not a fan of that. I'm really not a fan of that. Clean this sucker off. Yeah, that cleans so well. And yeah, I'm gonna get started. I don't think I need to open more windows because this transfer process is so quick. Yeah, I'll set this aside. My stirring sticks, and now I'm gonna bring in what I need. I'll start with these actually. Kind of pull these up for now. Put them here because I don't really. Actually, just stuff them in. Okay, okie dokie. Let me turn on my airbrush compressor. Wait a couple minutes. And yeah, here goes nothing, as I say. Actually, here goes quite a lot. A lot of little pieces, probably like what, 15? I'm guesstimating, I didn't keep count. This should be cool. And I'm overpressured. Exactly 20 psi is like a very good level, and I'm on 20 psi now. So let me just test. Yep. It's working just fine. So I will just go at it. Light coats first. That's my general technique. Actually, I went a little greater PSI. Just a tad bit greater. Let's do these small ones. This is annoying. I think the cam's pretty good. I'm not zooming in close, but I'm just showing the general gist of things. Small coats first. I mean light, very light coats at first. Unfortunately, my compressor moves a bit as I airbrush, but that's fine. Got to head out. Got to head off. Things to take care of before bed. Have fun. Hope it comes out well. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Hope you have a good night. Things are looking good so far. So, thank you for having faith in me. Okay. Slightly darker coat. I'll watch out for pics in Discord. Yeah, for sure. I'll post the progress pic. I might attempt the engine. I'll see. I'm loving this black primer. I really am. I'm loving it. Just don't want that to happen. I try not to over prime because I don't want to lose details. But I definitely want to attempt the engine if my Tamiya is cooperating. My Tamiya airbrush. Okay, and now a final heavier coat. I'm loving this. I'm loving this primer. I really, really am. Cool, cool. And I think I'm done. I am done. That was actually incredibly fast. It took me like 7 minutes tops. I mean like 2 minutes per layer. I'm gonna take a little breather. I'm just gonna turn off my vent hood for a second. And I will clean the airbrush. I'll move things to the side. And I want to attempt the engine. For sure. I'm just gonna, as I said, take a little breather. I'll be back in a sec. But that was nice. Okay. And I am back. I'm super happy with how that came out. Super, super happy. Yeah, okay. So let's get to it. Let's clean this first. I'll turn on the vent hood. I ended up having way too much primer. I'm tempted to like flush this down the toilet. You know, I'm gonna do that because I don't want to soak all this up. Yeah, that's what I did. Yeah, it's a shame that I can't really eyeball how much I need. Maybe I will get, like, good pipettes. But I gotta make sure I learn from my mistake last time and actually clean airbrushes. So this is what I'm gonna do. I do this, I just dab this in, and yeah, throw that out. Let's see. I will now I'll turn up the pressure and I'll flush my airbrush. And I need more thinner soon. I should order more thinner and tack and hyperchrome pens. I'll do that like today or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. Should honestly put a reminder in my calendar. I am running low. Flush. More Q-tips as well. So, should I use the Tamiya? I'm a little concerned if the Tamiya will work. I think I'll use the same airbrush. I don't want any funky things, and I won't have to do like a double clean. Okay. Clear this out. Just doing some cleaning. Cleaning the good old airbrush, the master airbrush. And the engine will be a two-part deal. Let me get another Q-tip. I think it's clean for our next layer. Just not in the mood to troubleshoot my Iwata, but I will next time. pressure. You just do final swipe, and I'll be good to go. Now I'm not done painting yet, so I'm just probably being a bit too judicious already, but after that last experience I had, I just want to be extra careful. Yeah, that's clean. Okay. Yeah. Turn this off for a minute just so I can concentrate. And, why did my music stop? There we go. Okay, let's do this. Let's do the Ford engine blue. Ford engine blue, here we go. So I will two-part process. I will paint like this first, and anything I miss I will repaint. So here's that engine. I'm not zooming in just yet. It's an acrylic based paint. Just cap this. Get my acrylic thinner. And that Ford engine blue. Here we go. I am hoping everything goes smoothly. This is like the star of the show. Oh, the alternator is also Ford engine blue. There it is. Okay. Gonna mix it up. Mix it really well. And I don't need a lot, but still. And 50-50 should be good for this. still thick. That should be plenty. And these are like one of the last few bottles, so... Sorry, I've been kind of mesmerized by this. I've been a bit quiet. Yeah, so I'm talking probably 25 ml. That's still a bit thick. Maybe I do need pipettes. That's thick. Still a bit thick. I could have sworn this was an enamel thinner, but yeah. Just a tad bit more, and I'm good. Okay, gonna pour this in. Again, way more than I need. I'm bad at gauging this stuff. Really bad at gauging. Cool. And now, here comes the fun part. Let me just Yep. That's looking good. And I'm a bit overpressured, I think, so. Alright, I'm on 20. I want like 22. Yep. Okay. Alright. Here it goes. Nice. Looking awesome. Light layer at first. And I do like 4 layers with paint. Just give that another minute or so. Another 30 seconds, it's a light coat. And probably after this, I'm gonna be calling it. Tomorrow, or my next stream, I want to test out my other airbrush for sure. Alright, next layer. That's good enough. Wait a bit longer. I mean, this looks really awesome. It really does. Alright, and a final wet coat. Just wait a bit longer. And yeah, just a little bit longer. This is, I mean, this is coming out nice. This is coming out like really nice. I know the lighting isn't great, but I'll post pics in Discord. Alright. I want this to be my final coat. So This is looking awesome. Yeah, just awesome. Alright, I think I'm Gucci. I am golden. Set this aside and gonna clean that airbrush. Manchu, that looks like crap? What are you talking about? It's just, that's awesome. I mean, you can't, I'm not zoomed in. Let me change the zoom. But, yeah, I mean, it came out awesome. You must be sarcastic. You're kidding, yeah. No, so I mean, just look at, like, I did a lot of priming today. You kind of are at the latter end of my stream. I'm just gonna clean up. But, like, that's gonna, all of these color combinations are gonna look nice. I'm definitely gonna post in Discord. But, yeah, so I primed a lot of pieces in black earlier, which came out nice too, but that's just primer. But yeah, good to see you online tonight. Good to have you. I'm just gonna clean my airbrush and probably actually get going. Things took a lot faster than I thought. Unfortunately, I have a lot of spare blue paint now. And I mean, it's not, I don't have anything else to paint in blue. That's the thing. So I don't really mind, but I'm bad at gauging how much I'll need. Shit, I shouldn't have done that. I'm an idiot. Fortunately, it didn't really get anywhere, but that was idiotic. Let me just do one of these swipes. I mean, it's acrylic. It'll wash off. But that was dumb. That was really dumb. That was really dumb. Yeah, I need pipettes. I need pipettes. I need to order more blue tack. And I need to order chrome pens. Yeah, chrome pens. Great. Made a mini mess. Let's see. Let me turn up my pressure. Start diluting and wiping away. And I'll still use some airbrush cleaner. Bare metal foil looks better. I'm using it for black. For black. The black part that goes on the chrome. Yeah, I'm using it for the black. But yeah, I need to order tack. I will actually get bare metal foil for the later parts of the build. For sure. And I have a lot of photo etch parts too. That will be fun. This is like my first semi-major accident. It wasn't a major accident. I just got some, on my arms, some paint. Let's see. I want to finish up and then I'll clean the needle with lacquer thinner, because that will eat everything. That will clean up everything nicely. Yeah, real nicely. Okay, a little more to flush. Use a Q-tip. But man, I'm happy with that blue. I mean, it was worth the mini spill. Oh yeah, and I need more Q-tips. I don't really care about the outside of the airbrush, it's non-functional. When I do a deep clean, I'll clean the outside. The outside is no big deal. But how's your night going, Manchu? Sorry, I'm just lost in my train of thought. Right, okay. I don't need my compressor on anymore. Let me just turn this off for a sec. I'll vent my compressor. And I'll clean the needle with some fresh paper towel. I'm glad I did the engine too today, because my stream was kind of short as it is. Okay. I don't know where my needle tip is, but I will be going in a sec and I'll vent my windows. Oh, I'm using this thing right now. Manchu and anyone else who's here, this is going to be it for me tonight. I hope you've enjoyed my silly hat that I decided to wear. It was great doing this paint job today. I think it came out phenomenal, including the priming, but I love the engine. Oh, just got a raid. Thank you, Zoe Loader. Really appreciate it. Thank you for the raid. Welcome, Ivy Soul. I was actually just about to say parting goodbyes, but why don't I show what I did today and kind of just update people. I'm not actually in a rush. I'm kind of just done with what I was doing. So I am building a GT-350 Shelby. You're in my neck of the woods. Are you in Massachusetts? I'm building a GT-350 Shelby from, it's a 1967 Shelby, and what I just did, aside from my mini spill that I had, but that's fine, no big deal, I painted, and this last coat was a heavy coat. This in a Ford engine blue color. The lighting might be a bit off, but yeah, it actually matches. It's the exact pigment. Rhode Island. Nice. Providence, I'm guessing? My folks live on the Cape, which is kind of not too far from Rhode Island, Cape Cod. It's actually a more realistic color than this on the box. Also nice looking kit. Thank you, yeah. And some other things, so I've done this like a couple weeks ago. The chassis in steel. That's all set. And I primed a bunch of parts in black primer. But yeah, thank you for the compliment. So I have black primer that I used to prime today. Mr. Finishing Surfacer right here. Here, I'll show it on my main cam. Mr. Finishing Surfacer 1500 black. And yeah, but thank you again for the raid. What were you streaming today? Were you doing scale modeling or something else? I'm not sure if you're on the Discord. I haven't, to be honest. Apologies, haven't come across your name yet. But yeah, appreciate it nonetheless. I was modeling a Jag Panzer IV today. Okay, is that a tank, I'm guessing? Panzers are tanks, I think. Manchu's been telling me I should make a tank. So yeah, it's a tank destroyer. Cool, cool. Yeah, I want to get a Tamiya kit next for a tank. I'm also German tank destroyer. Cool. I'm also building an F-18 simultaneously, but this is my focus. I've shown it on some other streams. I'll just show it now. I'll bring it out. It's in my other workbench. And then I probably will get going. Just because I like to be doing things on my streams, not just chatting, though I enjoy the chats. So yeah, this is the F-18. It's actually already painted. It's not primer. It's a dark ghost gray on top and a light ghost gray on the bottom. The cockpit is done. I've masked the cockpit. I've masked the gear bay. In fact, I should have painted it white later. But yeah, that's a project that's on hold at the moment. But yeah, thanks again for the raid. No pressure. Greatly appreciate any follows or subscriptions, but totally understand if now's not the time. Yeah, that looks wicked cool. Thank you. Thank you for the follows, Olander. Really appreciate it. I'm aiming for, that's actually off. I have 59 followers, I believe. But I am aiming for 70 followers by the end of this month. So every follow counts. Thank you so much. And if you're in the Discord, which you might be, I'm gonna post some progress pictures as well. But that's all that's on my agenda for tonight. I'll be back on Wednesday as per my schedule, and I hope to see you all there. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for tuning in.